Well, this is something I rarely actually do, and it is a review requested by Happy Early Halloween on Discord. Gave me this request for me to review Dio versus Alucard. So, what are my thoughts? Okay, so I'm going to go over a few points and then give my final rating, like how normal people do it. Okay, so starting off with, I guess, the research. I don't really have an issue with the research. Only one thing, though. I don't understand them using the novel. From what I've been told, it's like Legends, it's like its own canon, but it's not. But my issue is with them using that is the fact that Dio wins without the novel. So why just add more salt to the wound? And yeah, Dio wins. Obviously he wins the fight no matter what. And before they bring up Schrodinger, or whatever the fuck you pronounce their name as, it's stated in the lore that he can't even have both of his powers and him at the same time. And they would even state, well, yeah, with Schrodinger he wins, since he would just outlast Dio until the sun comes up. Since from what we've seen, he could last in the sun a lot longer than Dio can, who would disintegrate and die. I'm going to go with the negatives first, just so people are clear. What else? The music, back on the research, I guess. Alucard is, I don't know why, it feels like it's kind of missing things. It's like they don't mention Alexander Anderson and the beef they had. They don't really mention that when he turned Sears into a vampire. They just don't mention a few things that I think could have benefited. Like his fight with Luke Valentine. Yeah, I know Luke Valentine's not as fast as Dio, but they could have brought up he can fight people who are faster than him. Granted, the speed gap here would have made that irrelevant, but it would have been nice to be seen brought up. And those are all my minor complaints with the research. I'm going to start going into like the animation and music and so on. The music, I think, is fine. Like it fits the fight better than it does listening to it. Like a song like Mighty, I could listen to, and I could watch the fight for. This song in particular, I think it fits the fight better than it is listening to the music, if you get what I'm saying. It's like that. It's like Batman vs. Iron Man. That soundtrack fits the fight better than it does listening to it. Like if I turn on Spotify, I'm not gonna like it. If I watch the Death Battle video, I'm gonna probably enjoy it more. So now on to the big one. The animation. The animation. Sorry about that. I have a few issues. It's nothing to do with the sprite animation. Give me a second. A little bit and camera and done. It's nothing to do with the fact that it's 2D. Like some of the shots look bad, like when Dio is walking and saying, "You thought you triumphed, but it was I." That just looks a little weird. Like there are some pretty bad moments, but like it's so minor, it's like barely noticeable. When Alucard just choke on your own blood and shoot him through his head, the next shot the gun's not even in his mouth. So there's small issues like that. The zombies for level 0 are the same, and I know that would be a pain in the fucking ass to have to custom make all of them. But I would have liked Like the low diverse, like you could have darkened the skin on a couple, darkened their coats. I don't know, it's not like small slight changes, so it's not just the same thing. Now that wasn't a big deal, I was just disappointed by that, since I was like, oh, it's just the same sprite. Now, it still was cool, but I just would have liked, a little, something a little different than just the same sprite. But if it sounds like I'm being too negative, I'm done with all the negatives, but here's the positives. The fight is fucking awesome itself. Alucard's fucking line is incredible. The a real fucking vampire is fucking incredible. The hand drawn scenes are also incredible. The fight is fun. It's well done. It's well paced, and it's overall enjoyable to watch. Well, if I have to say one more negative, actually, the time stopping effects look horrible. Like in the beginning, they look fine, but the world time stopping effect they did looked really bad. I just don't like it at all. But anyway, back to being positive. The voice acting is pretty fucking good. Both voice actors do a very good job of portraying the characters. The post analysis is also fine. Yeah, so basically my main issues are the novel. Some of the jokes and the analysis are just bad, like usual. The small dick energy joke I actually liked. Yeah, but overall, this is a pretty damn good episode. Like, this is, like, really good. It's funny, since this is probably, like, their second or third best episode they've done this season, since the rest of them have not been too good. So, overall, this episode is honestly pretty good. Good, and this is what Death Battle should be, and not, like Ryuko versus Shadow. Yeah, anyway, have a good day, and I'll see you for Shao Kahn versus Akuma prediction, which I'm going to film like right after this video.